Welcome to our public lecture and launch of the Forum Asia report on the ASEAN Commission on the Promotion and Protections of the Rights of Women and Children, ACWC 10th year commemoration with the theme of solidifying role of think tanks and civil society organizations in the advocacy to strengthen the ASEAN Commission of Women and Children.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope that this event can highlight the endeavor of the ASEAN Commission on the promotion and protection of the rights of women and children and trigger fruitful discussion. It is our belief that the women and children are a crucial foundation for empowered generation. The ASEAN Study Center of Universitas Gadjah Mada will be holding a 2-day event to launch Forum Asia report. A diplomatic meeting will also be held tomorrow.
Today, we gather to discuss the report's findings and recommendations in the hopes of strengthening the terms of reference of ACWC, as well as to establish a high-level advocacy group focused on working to strengthen the ACWC TOR for the creation of a well-coordinated action or advocacy plan that will ultimately enhance the protection of women and children in ASEAN member states. With that, it is my pleasure to officially launch Forum Asia's report on ACWC Plus 10, assessing the Commission's impact on protecting women and children's rights in ASEAN. Thank you so much for your attention.
We have four main recommendations for ACWC. One is to draft in collaboration with CSO a revised term of reference, or at least use the existing term of reference in a full, innovative, and creative ways to fulfill protection mandates. And also, the third recommendation is to maintain transparency and accountability to the public. And fourth recommendation is to establish, in collaboration with CSOs, a circulatory framework of mutual engagement so that women and children themselves can engage meaningfully with ACWC.
The ACWC role is limited its function due to the TOR. ACWC is supposed to be the regional mechanism for women and children human rights. However, it's not in ACWC TOR to respond to urgent calls for assistance and protections and or to issues needed handling with regard women and children.
The priorities for the next 5 years, we want to look back into what they had so far, provide the new insight, and then we more focus on the quality of the project rather than the volume.
ACWC was introduced as a welfare organization in ASEAN for women and children. Despite the fact the name is using human rights of women and children, the journey has been remarkable because it has evolved so far in the last 10 years. It become more and more right focus for women and children.
Is to include research and CSO community to have a stronger engagement. We still lack of empirical research in this area and still lacking even further in publications.
The panel also highlights the important mandate of the ACWC, particularly to advocate on behalf of women and children, especially the most vulnerable and marginalized, and encourage the ASEAN member states to improve their situation. Thank you very much, and I would like to close this panel.